Hello. Today we are discussing network assurance with Mr. Henri Helanterä. Nice to have you here. How would you define network assurance?
I think network assurance is about ensuring that the network delivers its performance KPIs at the expected level so that operator can then deliver their network services to users the way they should be.
How do you think the network assurance benefits the operator in regards of end user or customer or subscriber happiness and satisfaction?
Obviously, the consistent quality of the network is really important to be able to deliver good user experience. And one thing is that operators do need to build a link between the quality of the network KPIs, and then the user experience KPIs. And basically, a good network is quite essential for delivering that better user experience as measured by Net Promoter Score and improve the customer happiness. So there is a very clear linkage there.
Regarding network assurance, what kind of tools would you require or need in a CSP environment for good network assurance?
We already sort of established that network will need to be able to deliver these services to the users and deliver that good user experience. I think traditional tools have pretty much focused on this individual perspective. So CSPs have often had different systems to monitor the user experience and then monitor the performance of the network. And now it's increasingly important that these two different perspectives are joined. So CSPs are able to understand the performance of the network and the impact of the network performance on the user experience and combine these different views. On one hand, to be able to troubleshoot problems with user experience and link those to network conditions like congestion or wrong configurations. And then on the other hand, for network-related problems, identify which are the users and services that are impacted and prioritize fixes accordingly.
With the current 5G standalone deployments, do you see that there would be any significant requirements or additional needs for the network assurance?
I think there will be quite significant implications because if you think about it, 5G architecture and especially the standalone architecture, it is all about building network infrastructure that can help operators deliver differentiated services to users. Those differentiated services come with different kinds of SLA targets. And operators will need to have capability to internally monitor and understand and make sure that they are delivering on those SLAs. And in many cases, they would also have to show that to end customers, that those SLA guarantees are met and the quality that the users are paying for is being delivered. So this is one aspect. The other aspect is, of course, the changing network architecture itself, which requires different ways to monitor and collect data from the network. So you have a disaggregated architecture and you need to be able to collect data from different layers of that architecture stack and bring it together, analyze it together and find root causes. So yes, I think there are quite big implications.
Then when the operators are considering investments and deploying new network assurance software, what do you think the operators should look for? What kind of features, capabilities, functionalities, and so on?
I think flexibility is key. So operators' network infrastructure is evolving. They will make changes to the network. They will introduce additional capacity, new types of network equipment devices. They may change vendors in the process as well. I already talked a lot about the importance of bringing different kinds of data together. So that's certainly one key requirement, and that calls for flexibility. So having a flexible data integration layer that allows you to bring different data to your analytics system and have that analytics system that can then analyze this different data together. But I think it's also important to know that with the growth of network complexity in terms of the network itself, the different services that operators need to provide, and the explosion of this operational data that is collected, you can no longer do these things manually. So you need to have automated ways to monitor these performance statistics from the network and automate also the process of issue identification, demarcation, and root cause analysis. So I think these are kind of key requirements that I see for network assurance solutions going forward.
What about if we take a look to the future, on the next 2 or 3 years? Where do you see the most exciting things happening around network assurance?
I think it's going to be a lot about further automating the analytics process, the problem isolation and root cause analysis. So how do you automate that in a way that can work in a massive scale and reliably? And I think also, how do you automatically fix problems? Because detecting issues, that will help you be faster. Isolating those problems, that will also improve your fixing cycle and improve the quality of the network and therefore the service experience for users. But also more and more we need to automate the fixing of those problems themselves through automated configuration changes, optimization actions, and so on. And obviously using the latest data science and AI technologies in this process is going to be important.
Where do you see the role of digital twins in this picture?
I think digital twins are there to solve a problem where you need to simulate different what-if scenarios. So if you think about a network and the services that it delivers, and you want to steer that network to a certain target, you cannot go and make try out wildly different configurations on the network because that would just not work. You need to deliver consistent service quality. But if you can build digital twin of your network, you can then simulate different what-if scenarios and you can use that environment to optimize your network control algorithms in a safe environment, which you can then deploy to the production network.
Thank you.